Hey beautiful souls, happy Sunday. I hope that you've had a great weekend so far. If it's still early on Sunday for you guys around the world. So we're going to do the classic week ahead pick a card reading. So I have 4 piles for you guys today. So up here is the pile 1 with the rose quartz, pile 2 with the pyrite, pile 3 with the opalite, and then finally pile 4 with the citrine. So skip ahead to your pile and see what the week has in store for you. So if you picked pile 1, this one is yours with the rose quartz, beautiful stone. So let's take a look at what we got. So just a reminder that my giveaway is still running for you guys. So if you want to win some private readings with me, check out the description below on how to enter. So we have, I'm pleased to say, so I have looked at the cards just beforehand, and this is a Gothic tarot reading where it's not sad, which is amazing because I swear whenever I use these cards it tends to be on the sadder side. So we have firstly the 10 of Cups, great start to the week. We have Temperance. We have the Hermit in reverse, and then we have Knight of Pentacles, we have Higher Power, Deep Replenishment. Oh, it's weird, I just felt like a gust beside me. Oh, that's kind of weird. And then we have Soul Family. So let's just check that's all on. Yeah, great. So I feel like this is going to be a good week for you. You do have the 10 of Cups, so that is that emotional fulfillment card. I feel like this week is going to bring you a lot of joy, a lot of fulfillment, whether that is in your love life, your family life, your job, whatever it is. I feel like there's some good stuff coming your way this week, and I feel like it may be something that you guys have been waiting for a hot minute, because you do have the Temperance card here, which I feel like is very much the card of patience. You've got the Siren here that has been waiting to lure some sailors in on a ship. So definitely I feel like you've shown patience. You've been waiting for whatever this good is that is coming your way. You've definitely been waiting for it, and I feel like now you're kind of reaping in the blessings. So you've got the Hermit in reverse. So the Hermit in reverse to me is definitely a feeling of going off and being isolated, but that isolation's kind of been self-inflicted with the Hermit in reverse. So this could be that maybe you do have down here deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. I feel like it kind of very much matches that. So even though you do have this emotional fulfillment this week, sometimes it may feel like you do need to have that retreat away from people. Maybe if everything is getting a little much this week, this is a sign that it's okay to sometimes be a hermit and, you know, go home, take a bubble bath, light some candles, have a nice relaxing evening. That's absolutely fine. Don't feel bad for not wanting to socialise with people all the time. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles is definitely somebody bringing in some kind of offer, and I feel like maybe this is what is going to be causing your 10 of Cups moment, is this offer. So Pentacles energy is very much something that is based in like the physical world. So whether that is for you guys some sort of job offer, if you're moving, some sort of offer on your house, you guys are going to be having something good head your way. And the spirit, the guidance from Spirit. So I feel like these two almost go together. You have Higher Power from Wisdom of the Oracle. So this is card number 4, and you can see here, let's try and get this focused, hopefully you can see it. There's kind of like this key where the third eye would be. So I think it's very much you guys needing to tap in to your intuition. Maybe you guys with this soul family, it says call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So although Spirit's saying it's okay to retreat sometimes and have this kind of reverse hermit where you do want to isolate from the world a little bit, you know, you don't have to go through life by yourself. So whether that is, maybe if it's not anyone in the physical plane you want to speak to, maybe you want to speak to your spirit guides or whoever, this is really a sign of tapping in to that sort of ability you have to speak to your spirit guides or whoever else it is, whether you're believe in God and you want to pray and that's your way of working through issues. Just remember this week that is what Spirit's saying, is that you really don't have to do it all alone. I feel like this has been a very short reading for the weekly one. Usually it's about 10 minutes long, so I feel like it's just been very straightforward for you guys. You guys are going to have a good week. Just make sure to look after yourself, look after your energy, and whenever you need it, do take a break from people, because people can sometimes be very draining on your energy. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this reading, please do comment, like, subscribe, share, whatever it is that you want to do, and thanks for being here. Hopefully I will see you in the next video. Hey pile 2, if you chose the pyrite, this is for you guys, this reading. So just a quick reminder before we get started, my giveaway's running, so if you're interested in winning some private readings, check out the description below on how to enter. So what we'll do is we'll lay out your cards for you. So I'm using this Smith-Waite deck for you. So you have 8 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, you have Knight of Swords, and then King of Pentacles in reverse, the Magician, hopefully, oh that's in reverse as well. Let's just move you guys out the way. And then you have from Spellcasting Oracle, you have Finding, you've got Willpower, and then you have from Moonology, you have Adjustments Are Required, Third Quarter Moon, and Bring Love into the Situation, New Moon in Aquarius. So for you guys this week, I feel like there's definitely positivity heading your way with the cards that you do have, but I feel like at the moment the real block is probably yourself and just a lack of self-confidence. So if we get started with this side of the reading, it's kind of like, I feel like this is you and this is kind of what is happening to you. So I feel like any news that you guys have been waiting for, I feel like it's news around your stability, because you have the 10 of Pentacles here, which is all about having like a happy, stable home where you know, this card definitely is about that stable home with the I would see them as kind of like the parents and the child, the dogs, everything is very stable, very happy. And I feel like this is kind of probably what you've been waiting for a little while, and however it resonates with you guys about having that stability, I feel like you're going to get, with the Knight of Swords here, I feel like you're going to get some sort of communication. I feel like it is going to be rapid with that kind of Wands energy and the sword. It's going to be very, very, maybe even a little bit unexpected. So maybe you hear back early about something, whether it's a pay rise or a promotion, a new job. Because it's Pentacles, I do feel like it's something very I do feel like it is something kind of very physical based. And I feel like, yeah, this, with the Eight of Wands, this is such a good omen of a card, because you have these wands kind of flying through the air, there's no obstacles, it's quick, and yeah, you should just expect, almost like expect the unexpected. And I don't believe this does necessarily hinge on you having almost these cards in the upright, but I think you're gonna benefit by you guys kind of changing up your energy at the moment, because how I'm seeing this is the Magician and the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles in the upright, this is an energy of somebody who is very savvy about finances. I feel like, because they're very home based, so I feel like the King of Pentacles is actually kind of, even though he does think about finances a lot of the time, I feel like he's actually kind of like a loving person, would make a good father or husband, whatever, or whatever gender role. I just feel like they're the sort of person that, because they have this financial stability, they can offer like a really good home and a really good life, that kind of thing. And in the in the reverse, I feel like that person just doesn't believe in themselves financially. Maybe they're struggling a little bit, and I feel like that's probably where you're at. So I feel like this is going to be very welcome news coming in, and I feel like potentially with the Magician, I feel like maybe you are lacking the willpower a little bit at the moment. Maybe you don't have the self-confidence and the self-belief to believe these good things are going to come your way, and things that are actually going to start working out for you. That's the sense I'm getting from these two cards at the end, and they did kind of come out together, so I feel like it is definitely it's kind of your energy at the moment. So you have, what I find interesting with the oracle cards is you have finding here. So I feel like finding and willpower come out together. So I feel like you're needing to find the willpower. You need to have this willpower maybe when it does come to your finances. Maybe you've been a bit lax recently, you've not been saving, or you've kind of I know sometimes I can be this person where if I'm not feeling great, I end up buying another tarot deck, or I just buy little gifts for myself because it will make me feel better for a little while. And maybe you've been doing that because obviously global situation at the moment is still not fantastic, and you know, with Europe potentially going into our second wave, it could get bad again. So I totally understand that you guys maybe at the moment haven't been paying so much attention to your finances, but I feel like Spirit is saying that now's the time to kind of look at that. And I love the willpower card, the way she's balancing both the moon and the earth like that. It's kind of like having all that power, like the Magician kind of wields his, I don't know what that is. I always think it looks a bit like a candlestick, but if someone can tell me what that actually is that he's holding, or maybe it's just his wand, but there's wands there, but whatever it is, he's obviously wielding his magic, and he's very powerful. So I feel like it does, these two go very nicely together. And I do feel like the adjustments are needed to kind of, I feel like these both go well together, so there is adjustments needed, I feel like. And this bring love into the situation. I feel like this is like some self-love that you need. Maybe you guys haven't been showing yourself the kind of love that you should be, and I feel like you just need to be a little bit nicer to yourself. Often we are our own worst critics, so show yourself some love, whatever that means for you guys, whether it's having a nice evening at home with your loved ones, maybe you're somebody that wants to have a bath and like do your nails and put on a face mask and just give yourself some like self-care, and this adjustments are required. I feel like you guys really need to reset your expectations of yourself, because it could be that you guys feel like this at the moment because you expect so much from yourself all the time, and at the moment it could be that you just can't fulfill those expectations for whatever reason. So I feel like there are adjustments that you guys need to make in your life and your expectations for yourself. And yeah, I don't think it is going to be a bad week. I think you need to do a little bit of work on yourself, but generally your circumstances, I feel like there's going to be positive news coming your way this week. I can just feel it. It's going to be good. So thank you for both readings so far have been quite short and sweet, and I feel like it's going to continue. Don't want to drag it on too much, so if you enjoyed this reading, do comment down below, like, subscribe, share, help my channel grow, show me a little bit of love, that would be very much appreciated, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Hey Pile 3, if you chose the Opalite, this one is for you guys. So all the readings today have been short and sweet, so hopefully yours continues, because if it's short and sweet, generally that means it's going to be a good week. And if you want your week to continue getting better, what a great segue there, hey? I could be a talk show host. Enter my giveaway to get 6 free private readings. So if you check out the description box below, you can see how to enter. So we're going to get on with your reading. So first of all, you have 6 of Swords, you have the Hierophant, you have Wheel of Fortune, and you have Queen of Cups. And then for your guidance, you have Prosperity. See, I can say prosperity. I can't say the other version of the word. Rejuvenating Rain and First Light. So for you guys, what I'm very much getting the sense of is with this Rejuvenating Rain and First Light is that you're kind of moving on from the past. Maybe the past couple of weeks or even longer have been very difficult for you, but you do have this 6 of Swords, which is very much a card of moving on to calmer waters, getting out of that maybe getting out of the storm and into the nice sheltered bay where everything is just much calmer and much better. Here can be seen on this card with the mermaid being taken for a ride by a seal. So that's maybe you guys will have a smoother time than that. I feel like that would not be a smooth ride, but there we go. Then you also have the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like with these two, you're really like entering a very positive time is what I'm feeling. And with the Queen of Cups there, I feel like you're maybe getting some real like energetic upgrades. And with the Hierophant and the Queen of Cups and kind of like the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like these are all kind of quite spiritual cards. So maybe through this tougher time, what you have found is your more spiritual side. Maybe you've been meditating, getting in touch. So you do have down here clear the past, heal the present. So maybe you have been doing a little bit of healing with this. Maybe so the Hierophant, maybe this is something that is continuing on. So the Hierophant is about that kind of I feel like higher learning. It can be to do with a kind of establishment as well. But for here, what I'm getting the sense of is really maybe you are learning about, for some reason I'm getting like more psychology. Maybe you are kind of wanting to delve this week. If you are doing some healing, maybe you're really trying to look into how to do it sort of properly, maybe through even like more psychological means. And this will, I feel like this is really going to help you in, so you have this First Light, that beginning a new cycle. So I feel like you are moving on and you're kind of really upgrading yourself with that Queen of Cups there. And this is, I feel like it's kind of all aligning for you with the Wheel of Fortune here. I feel like maybe there has been certain circumstances that's kind of led you to this point in really being able to start healing yourself and really become like the Queen of Cups, who is, I'm not going to say I have a favourite queen, but this is my favourite queen. Especially in this card, I really love her. It's like she has this potion and she's like quite a magical, she's got that really like knowing face, like she can see, she knows, she can see, she's like intuitive, so she knows what you're doing before you even know what you're doing. I really love the Queen of Cups in this deck, and I feel like that's what you're doing. So if you're really trying to tap into your more spiritual side, I feel like you're becoming quite good at it. I feel like maybe even you guys could be tarot readers yourself, or be clairvoyant, clairaudient, one of the clairs, and really I feel like you're just really upgrading is the sense that I'm getting, and that's just really positive for you guys, because I feel like, yeah, you've probably definitely had a bit of a tough time in the past, and Spirit wants to know you do have prosperity coming towards you. And for me, this isn't, even though this has like this shower of gold which makes you think of lots of money or riches, I don't necessarily see it that way. I see prosperity can be like also like emotional prosperity, that feeling of just being blessed with great friends, great family, great relationships. And I feel like if you are moving on to calmer waters, maybe you've kind of shed some of the people that were causing issues in the past, and now you've got this kind of really solid core group of people that you can rely on, and you just feel really blessed to have them in your life. As I briefly mentioned, you have that rejuvenating rain, so clear the past, heal the present. By looking into the past and kind of, it doesn't even need to be deep healing. Sometimes you just need to actually just acknowledge that that's how you feel or how you felt, and this is why you felt it. You don't need to go into like really deep like shadow work and really start journaling for days and days and days to make yourself feel better. It's just a case of recognizing it. And sometimes if it's if you get upset by certain things or angered by certain things, just, you know, taking a note and being like, okay, so this annoyed me, why is this? And then kind of just shining a bit of a light on it, because often some things, I started doing some of this shadow work, I got it, I start it and then it's not that I get bored, I just forget to do it. And I realised something about myself. I can get quite triggered by people saying really stupid things, and I think I kind of worked out actually why that happens. So it's definitely something that you don't need to do it for like hours a day, but maybe just at the end of the day, sit down and be like, oh, did I get triggered by anything? Yeah. And then just write that out, because then you might start noticing patterns, and then once you recognise it, you can start stopping it from happening. And this is a very positive card, and I love that it has all the seasons on here. So it has your autumn, your spring, your summer and your winter on there, and it's beginning a new cycle. So wherever you are in the world and in the year, in the seasons, like this can be your new start. You don't have to wait for the new year. Now is your new start. So that is everything that I'm seeing for you guys. If you enjoyed the reading, please do comment, like, subscribe. It's all very much appreciated, and I hope you join me in the next video. I'll see you later. Hey lovely pile 4, if you chose the citrine crystal, this one is for you guys. So let's take a look at your reading. So just a reminder, if you want to win some private readings with me, then check out the description box below for how to enter. So we have the 6 of Acorns, which is your 6 of Wands. You have 7 of Shells. Seven of Feathers. You have the Nine of Acorns. And then you have the High Priestess. So hopefully, yeah, you can see all that. And then you have you are good enough. What do you need to release? Flexible. And then when it came out, I've got time to go, and it kind of came out sideways. So I'm going to leave it sideways like that because I feel like it's on the cusp at the moment. So let's start off with the positive. So you do have the Six of Acorns here, which is your Six of Wands. So if you know in the Rider-Waite, that's the man riding in on the white horse. So it's very much a card of success and triumph. Here you've got this beautiful, I want to say it's like a buck. Is it a buck? Is that what a male deer is? Yeah. He looks very proud. He's standing very tall, and you do have in there your 6 acorns there, and then I feel like this is like a moon, and it reminds me of the moon symbol that is in the High Priestess in Rider-Waite, that goddess symbol. Now, so I do feel like you guys are going to have success coming your way this week. But I feel like it's not going to be the easiest. I feel like there's going to be a lot of things really confusing you this week. I feel like there's going to be a lot of options, and sometimes having options is good, like in the upright, but I feel like all these options are really messing with your mind a little bit. I feel like you can't see the wood for the trees. It's very hard to see what you're meant to be doing, and I feel like a lot of things are going to be almost getting in your way this week. And I feel like this is why these two cards are here. So you have the 7 of Feathers and the 9 of Acorns. So these two together, so you have preparation and resourcefulness with this beautiful cheetah, and then another big cat here, which I think is a jaguar, and it kind of reminds me of my own cat that is literally, I've got both of them in here. It reminds me of my cat Sebastian that I call a panther. So it's power and perseverance. So this week is going to be a bit of a test for you guys. So with the preparation and resourcefulness, maybe you guys are really going to have to be thinking on your toes this week. Try and prepare as much as you can, and just be ready for, I feel like, ready for things coming at you, with that kind of resourcefulness, that need to be able to really think on your toes. And you do have power and perseverance here as well. It's just with the 9 of Acorns, that's your 9 of Wands. I feel like it's just going to be, it's going to be a long week, and you're going to really feel like you're digging in to make it to that end of the week. And you finally have the High Priestess at the end, which is another cat. So you've got a lot of like very feline energy going on. I'm trying to think what that kind of means, like cats. I wonder if my cat down... Bertie, do you know what that means? No? Okay. It wasn't very helpful. So they are very agile, though, cats. They're very agile, they're very curious. So I feel like these are things you probably need to embody. And also the thing is with cats as well, often they are quite they are independent, and they don't really rely on anyone else. So I feel like this week that's going to be you, especially with the High Priestess here. I think that's maybe a lynx. I feel like I need to reread the booklet just so I take in what all the animals are. So you have the High Priestess, so it's all about getting in touch with your intuition, I feel, this week. And I feel like you're going to need it just to help you with this kind of all the different options and trying to work out what is going to be best for you, that is going to bring you this success and this triumph, you're really going to need to dig in deep really and really tap into that intuition. So with your preparation and resourcefulness, I feel like flexible goes incredibly well. So with all these options and things that are happening, I feel like you may have to make changes like last minute, and it's going to be very important for you to be flexible in that so that you can sort of come. I feel like this could be, for some reason I feel like for some people, maybe if you are running some sort of event, like maybe it's like an online event, because obviously events at the moment aren't really happening. So if you're running some sort of event, I feel like you're going to have to be on your toes. I feel like there'll be like last minute things that just don't quite work out, but you're really going to be able to show like how adaptable you are to your colleagues. I feel like that's a very specific example, probably only for a few people. And then you have time to go here, and it came out sideways because I feel like it's not quite time to go. I feel like there's something in your life, a situation where you've been thinking about it for a while and you're kind of on the cusp, like ready to go, but you're kind of wavering, like that back and forth, like, oh, should I go, should I not go? Has this woman running towards a door in the background, and she's kind of, I feel like she's kind of fading because you can kind of see through her, and I feel like this is you, you're kind of half in half out, and it's why it's come through like that. If this is something in your life, whether it's a job or a person, Spirit's saying what do you need to release. So if that is in relation to this situation where you've been thinking about it, I feel like this is a sign that yes, you do need to release it, but maybe it's not quite the right time, or you're not quite feeling ready for releasing it, which is totally fine. If you do need to feel ready to be able to do that, but until that point, I can see that it's definitely on your mind, and it's causing you confusion, which could be feeding into this, very much into this Seven of Shells in the reverse, causing you a lot of just general mental, I feel like mental anguish is what I'm getting, like really just not being able to know what to do. And a reminder from Spirit with the full moon in Virgo, you are good enough. So if you have been feeling quite low in confidence at the moment, maybe you think, maybe with the Six of Acorns, you think you don't deserve the success and the triumph, what Spirit is saying is you do deserve that. You need to recognise what a fabulous human being you are, how smart, how resourceful, you're just very talented, and you do have this, you've got the High Priestess there kind of above it, and this is saying, yeah, you're definitely somebody that is very powerful. You're coming into your power, and you are good enough for all this good stuff in your life, and you need to start believing it, because if you don't believe it, then you know you're not going to really take the proper advantage of it that you need to. So again, this was quite a short reading. Yours was, I think, the longest, and yeah, I feel like it is going to be a good week for you. In overall, it's going to be a little bit tough. I feel like there's going to be stuff that you really need to be on your toes about, but if you're prepared and you're flexible, I see no issues for you guys this week. Thank you for being here. Do remember, if you like the content, to like, subscribe, share. It's always appreciated, and I will see you in the next one.